is she? We are lost, Max. Our family is being torn apart. God damn it!
It's time to bring this little hellhole to the ground.
We're in the jungle now.
I told you the city was dangerous.
Cześć, witam wszystkich bardzo, bardzo serdecznie w 13 odcinku z Max Payne 3, rozdział 13, Łysy, Grubas, złym humorze. Zapraszam serdecznie, moi drodzy.
I owe you everything.
No, you don't. I'm sorry I couldn't save your sister.
I was there, it wasn't your fault.
I was paid to protect her and I didn't.
She married into a sick family.
Maybe.
I just wanted to say thank you for giving us a chance to live. I mean, as a family.
I hope it all works out for you, for all of you.
Thank you. Don't be too long.
Tym razem będziemy w więzieniu walczyć.
Well, buddy, that's it.
Where are you guys gonna go?
I don't know, maybe back to New York, maybe down to Argentina. Giovanna has family in Salvador. Maybe we'll just stay there.
Yeah, I got business to take care of.
I'm sorry I dragged you into this. I know, I know it was very wrong.
It's all right, it's done. And hey, I'm having myself a fun old time. Maybe this is how things had to be. Figure I might as well die in the sunshine as die in the snow.
Look, I'm sorry I'm leaving. I got a kid coming. You know how it is.
I know how that is.
You know, I almost didn't say goodbye to you. I said to myself, maybe this guy will put a bullet in me.
Maybe I will. But not right now.
Thank you. Try to look after yourself, Max, huh? Life is worth living.
If you say so, pal.
I thought I was going to have to witness another murder.
Nah. Not him.
You ready?
I guess.
Okay. I've looked through this information you gathered. It's not very nice.
What is it?
It's the UFE. The famous Mr. Becker.
Friend of Victor Bronco.
Yes. And the contributor to his campaigns. A government employee, of course.
And?
A weapons dealer. A murderer. This was known. A dealer in human organs. This wasn't known.
A proper gentleman.
Sure.
So you're gonna bring him down?
Yes, because I want to lose my wife and my children and then get killed myself. All that after watching him walk free.
Tell me what has to be done.
Well, officially there's nothing I can do.
And unofficially?
Well, we can always try something a little more creative.
Creative? De Silva had promised me a 10 o'clock showcase. I had to make sure I was on stage and ready for my close-up.
Oh shit.
Diga a Becker. Que vim para ele.
Zamknął nas w ciupie. W tym rozdziale trzeba uważać, bo przeciwnicy mają kamizelki kuloodporne, więc lepiej celować w głowę.
Mano, quem é esse cara aí? Anda tua conta, rapaz. Vai, fudeu! Meu conta, eu quero saber da culpa. Ela não desgruda dela, meu. Ei, quem é essa cara aí? Convidado nosso. Quebra esse otário aí. Deixa comigo, vou dar uma lição nele. Então, o pai dela não desgruda. Ladrão, filha da puta! Vai te fuder, que vai ver passar esse contigo. Toma aí! Eu não sei o que você vai acontecer, caralho! Tá pensando o quê? Hã? Onde é que você vem? Fica aí, caralho! Eu? Se fudeu, filha da puta! Otário!
Tutaj w tym rozdziale mamy do odszukania aż 16 znajdziek. Więc przypuszczam, że rozdział będzie też bardzo długi.
Vamos resolver aquela parada lá, hein? Demorou. Valeu, amigo.
O cholera. Shit.
Hey! What are you doing here? Huh? I ask you a question. Answer him! Answer him! What are you doing? What? What are you doing here? O que você está fazendo aqui? What are you doing here?
I don't understand. I can't hear you.
What are you doing here? What are you doing here?
Me in the ear.
Hey, answer me! What are you doing here?
Jakie zjebusy, ja pierdzielę.
Back in the precinct after all this time. Time to find out what the hell was going on.
Ja pierdziu, no nie wierzę w to. Może lepiej będzie się nie wychylać. Holy crap. Bra. Fuh.
I knew nothing resembling good times lay beyond that gate, but I was gonna have to face the music sooner or later.
Dobra, dobra. Zamykane. O, ile kasiory. Skorumpowani gliniarze. Ej, zaciąłem się, cholera. Kurwa mać.
But the only friend I had left in that town. I guess our little stunt helped some other civic-minded people raise valid concerns about community relations. Their faces said it all. I was on their side, but how could they know that? If they came through that door, I'd be leaving as a human shield and never leaving at all. Luckily for me, for once the police arrived just in time. It sounded like all hell was breaking loose. Whatever nonsense De Silva had pulled, it seemed to be working.
A, pierwsza część broni.
Me dá um nome. Eu só sei que teve um apagão. Isso é tudo que eu sei. É isso que você quer? Nós vamos morrer.
Uratowałem chłopaków. Czysto. Kurde. Gdyby nie miał pilsa, to byłoby po mnie już. Zamykane, nie przejdziemy. Kurczę, mam tylko 44 sztuki amunicji, a w zasadzie teraz chyba już poniżej 30.
Can't believe this. It's Mr. Have a Nice Day guy. You ain't gonna help me. Fucking luck.
Czekajcie, tutaj nie ma żadnego pacjenta.
The last few prisoners were trapped in here, and more presently, seemed I was too.
Dobra. Gościu miał pancerz. Dobra. Chyba wszyscy, nie?
The security switch had to be in that booth.
Dobra, tutaj szukam jakichś znajdziek, sekretów, ale nic nie widzę. Się przestraszyłem. Może sobie wymienimy co? Tą broń. 36 sztuk tylko amunicji.
It was Monday's arrest log, as far as I could tell, and no sign of anybody from Nova Esperanza. All those poor bastards have been checked straight into the Imperial Palace Hotel.
Upuściłem chyba jeden sekret, kurde. Na to wychodzi. Tak, nieznany ślad. Już się chyba tam nie wrócę. Dobra, srał pies.
That kid had the right idea. There was no point bouncing bullets off that thing. I decided I'd try to pick up where he left off. And then immediately regretted that decision.
Ej, to chyba jakiś... Chyba jakiś... Absurd, jak ja tu mam gościa załatwić?
Seemed a crying shame to let that RPG go to waste.
Dobra, chyba tak. Troszkę ta gra mi przypomina Fira. Ale to pewnie nie tylko mi. Czego mi tą broń goś wyrzucił? Co ty? Zwariowałeś? Wszystkie bronie mamy złote. No, a tu jest pierwsza znajdźka, znaczy kolejna.
Well, wasn't this nice? The perfect end to a perfect trip. If someone had told me 6 months ago this was where my life was headed, I'd have ordered a double of whatever they were drinking, drunk it, then blown my head off. Any time the prison riot had bought me was starting to run out. I had to keep moving.
Porra, você tá tentando fazer?
Umarły. Ej, no bez jaj. Co ty, Max? Kurde bela, le balans.
Que porra você tá tentando fazer? Inteligência, porra!
Another dark, rainy night. Another police station. Another futile crusade for amends. Time moves forward, and nothing changes.
Oh shit. O, pilsa znalazłem, przypadkowo. Kolejny, super. Najlepiej w głowę celować. Ale też najtrudniej trafić. Dobra, ale chyba jeszcze ktoś jest, bo nie było tej animacji końcowej.
Every bastard in the joint must have known I was on the loose by now. I couldn't afford to waste any more time.
Złota broń. Damska, może w damskiej znajdziemy pilsy.
Figured I'd bag those up for evidence.
O, jest zamknięte.
Tô caindo fora, me dê cobertura!
Vai em frente, atirando, velho! Vai em frente, atirando! Eu sigo atrás! Puta que pariu! Vai, velho, atira no cara! Vai, atira!
Kurde. Shit. Skurczybyki. Nie wyszło teraz, cholera. 2 pilsy straciłem.
Police food, the same crap the world over. But I could reminisce about the old days later. For now, there were more pressing matters to deal with.
O, jakieś mięsko tu widzę. Pieczona kukurydza. To nie tak źle, Max. Co ty tam insynuujesz? Czekajcie, tutaj chyba gdzieś przy komputerze.
Becker's blood money from the good doctor. Serrano had canceled one side of that transaction. The other was on me.
Dobra, tutaj więcej nie ma znajdziek.
Acabe com ele! Tudo bem!
Pat! Jak
They
przecinek.
come from the control room. It looked like the security cameras were still running.
Dobra, dobra. Oj,
Luckily,
jest.
I wasn't the only cop with a pill problem.
Oj, tu jest jakaś broń. Gdzie ona jest? A tutaj, ślepy jestem.
I figured I should check out the security monitors while I had the chance.
Gierka jest taka. Wypas.
It looked like the prisoners were giving them a run for their money. That's what happens when you hand some roided-up half-wit a commando uniform with special on the front and let him ride around his hometown in a tank playing soldiers. Sooner or later, someone's gonna decide he's not so special. There were a bunch more in the elevator, tooled up like they were about to roll into Fallujah. And of course, they were headed my way.
Cholera, jasne. Co ty, chłopie?
Vamos acabar com essa porra de uma vez! Continue! Me ajudem!
Ja pierdolę, nie teraz. Kurwa mać. Ja pierdzielę, ale żebym się dał wrobić.
If the heat was rising, that meant I was getting closer to the source. I had to keep moving.
Szlak by to trafił. A wiecie co, jak zginę, to przynajmniej odrodzę się z apteczkami. Złoty MPK. Dobra,
I saw the elevator doors were open.
już tam zmierzamy. No, szukam tu jeszcze znajdzie, ale chyba już więcej nie ma. Wszystko fajnie, ale nie mamy apteczek. Kurde. Shit. Którędy oni przyjechali? Windą, tak? 5. piętro. O proszę, koniec.
If there was one thing I learned since being in Sao Paulo, it was that me and the local elevators were not a good mix.
Dobra. Człowiek chce sobie zaglądać przez drzwi, a tu nagle wyskakuje jakiś policjant, kuźwa. Jedna apteczka, super.
Whatever depressing fate lay on the other side of those doors, there was no point in putting it off any longer.
Może ktoś tu otworzy te drzwi, co? Chyba nic z tego. Aj, to było do przewidzenia. To było do przewidzenia, kurde, 0 apteczek. Przynajmniej mamy teraz pełen zapas, tylko że nie mamy naładowanej. Chyba tutaj nikt nie przejdzie. Trochę do dupy, kuźwa, bo... No tak, oni nie otworzą tych drzwi, kurwa mać. Spróbuję tutaj trochę inaczej zrobić może. Nie będę od razu do nich walił. Ej, chłopie, coś, broń wyrzucił? Tylko pójdziemy gdzieś w głąb tego pomieszczenia. Dobra. Tak to należało rozegrać. Jeszcze nie padł ostatni przeciwnik.
Você não é porra nenhuma! Você vai se fuder junto comigo!
Oh shit.
Morre, filho da puta!
I'd killed more cops than cholesterol, and still no sign of Becker. It wasn't the first time it dawned on me I should probably have gone over the plan in more detail, but it was too late for that now.
Dobra, czekajcie. Ja muszę sobie odnaleźć pilsa jakiegoś, kuźwa mać. Nic tu nie ma. Ajajajajaj. O, jest.
If I didn't hurry, Becker would be long gone.
Tutaj chyba... O, akta.
AUP. Those were the guys who jumped the yacht in Panama. And what was this? Had the Brazilian cops tipped them off about the money?
Mhm. A, jeden ślad opuściłem. Kurde. Jeden ślad opuściłem. Kurde, to pewnie tutaj może gdzieś jest. W tym budynku, czy nie? Tutaj gdzieś powinien być komputer. Ale coś go nie widzę. A, dupa, zamknięte. A, tutaj jest, dobra. Mam.
Sao Paulo's own David and Goliath. I'd pinned De Silva as a coward, but he'd risked more than anyone, and he'd never taken a bribe.
Dobra, mamy ten brakujący.
I still didn't know how I'd gone from drinking myself numb in New Jersey to looting corpses in Brazil. But this was where I was, 5,000 miles from a home I couldn't go back to, on another suicide mission to clean up a mess that wasn't even mine.
Wow. No a tutaj mamy kolejny.
I'd spent my career dozing off in the briefing room. Now wasn't the time. The CS were all but out of business in Sao Paulo, and suddenly Becker and Victor looked like local heroes in the war on crime. They'd really gotten their money's worth outsourcing their problems onto me. My old pal Serrano. We'd both been unwitting clowns in this sorry circus. Part of me hoped he'd made it out of that hotel alive. I didn't recognize the guy. Maybe this was the new slum king De Silva had talked about. A throne never stays empty for long. Fame at last. It was no great surprise I'd made Ufe's most wanted list. I hadn't done much to improve the reputation of Americans abroad over the past few weeks, and there they were, my illustrious employers, 3 dead and still every chance I'd go 4 for 4. None of this was gonna look good on the resume. And I was in good company. Howell Passos, sent up north to find a washed-up gringo who would act tough and play dumb. Boy, did he ever deliver.
Dobra. Mamy wskazówkę, mamy. Nie wiem czemu, ale nasz bohater lubi wyrzucać broń. Jak tam się dostać? Oh shit.
Ele, galera, vamos logo! Aê, me cobre aí!
E aí, como você está? Vamos!
W Boga bardzo celuj. Zaczyna się nam szkodzić amunicja. To chyba nie byli wszyscy, bo nie pojawiła się ostatnia sekwencja. Kurde, jest pils. Dobra. Zostawię sobie na wypadek. Gdyby coś, tego nie. Złoty shotgun. Dobra. To byłoby na tyle.
It was starting to feel as if I'd never leave that place. Like one of those nightmares where you keep running and running, only to discover you're chasing yourself. Nothing I was gonna find in there could make a difference now. I had all the evidence I needed.
A możemy trochę z tego postrzelać. Tutaj gdzieś powinien być przełącznik, czy nie?
Tear gas. This wasn't good. I needed to find a way out of that stairwell and fast.
Shit.
The bastards had me locked in.
No i co teraz?
This was a waste of time. My eyes and throat burned, but at least I could breathe. I was trying to work out what direction I was headed in when I discovered some more Brazilian architecture not designed for the American physique.
Dobra, chyba opuściłem jedną znajdźkę niestety. Ale już srał pies.
There it was, the tape from the Bronco security system. Jesus, it was that guy. I had seen him in the favela, Bachmeyer, Becker's right-hand man. His time would come, him and Becker.
Tą płytę zabrali z nagrania. Nie chcę oglądać telewizji. Kurde,
I'd
zapuściłem
seen
jedną...
enough. It was time to bring this nightmare to an end.
Puściłem jedną znajdźkę. Znaczy w sumie dwie już. Trochę przez pośpiech. Mówi się trudno. I tak wszystkich nie odnajdziemy i tak. Zresztą co to zmienia? Holy crap.
Seu gringo americano de merda!
No. Finito. Kurde, długi ten odcinek. Ale to dobrze.
I couldn't get that tape out of my head. Why had Ufe killed Rodrigo? I wasn't gonna find any answers in the forensics lab. I had to push on.
Czekajcie, sobie wezmę broń. Przecież po co mam tu... O, proszę. Z celownikiem, ekstra.
Hey, pal. Nice to see you.
Vai pra casa, gringo de merda!
I don't think we've been properly introduced.
I know who you are.
Then you should have killed me in the office when you had the chance.
There's still time, meu camarada!
Wykonaliśmy osiągnięcie. Decydował chaos i szczęście. Fajnie. Czego tych drzwi się nie da otworzyć? Kurde, bela, ale balans. Dobra, dobra, dobra. Czekaj, nie mogę. Shit. Ale wpiedą.
Vai logo!
viatura! Todos seguindo adiante rumo ao alvo! Continue atirando! Se deixa!
Vai, filho da puta!
Do
Another
4 na
pile of
sztuka.
bodies and still nothing to show for it. It felt like I was detaching, that maybe this was revenge for something else. Something buried deep in the past.
Chyba tutaj jeszcze gdzieś jest chyba jeden sekret. Ostatni. Ale coś go nie mogę odszukać. Arsenal.
Rodrigo, Giovanna, Passos, everyone who'd meant anything was gone. Like so many times before, I'd found myself alone, locked on a course of destruction. It was at my worst when I was at my best.
Strzelnica.
Seemed the anti-drug squad had a few habits of its own.
O, shit, to jeszcze nie koniec. Shit.
Pra frente, porra!
Po mnie jest w tym momencie.
Você não vai sair dessa vivo!
W tym momencie jest po mnie.
Baixa a cabeça, porra!
Eu te dou cobertura! Mude de posição!
Kurwa mać, to z tą kamerą.
Você não vai vencer essa nem fudendo!
Kogoś kuźwa robi. Kundel. Waruj. Oh shit.
Inteligência, porra! Ai, isso não tá...
Ej, to jest niemożliwe, że ja żyję. Załatwiłem 5 kolesi bez draśnięcia. Pilos. Dobra, chyba wszyscy. Jaki mam fuks. Szczęście.
It felt like I was going around in circles, getting further away from the truth. I had to find my way out of there.
Em suas posições!
Kuźwa mać. Co goś cholera robi? Oh shit. Ja pierdziu. Przedwcześnie się cieszyłem. Dobra. A ta broń jest beznadziejna, nie chcę jej. Gdzie ta strzelnica jest?
Não me mata, não me mata! Caralho, caralho, perdi, perdi! Beleza, perdi!
Dobra, chyba padł, chyba padł. Tutaj gdzieś chyba powinna być, kurde... broń, ale jej nie widzę, cholera. Na strzelnicy była jeszcze jedna część broni złotej za workami z piaskiem. Ale jej nie widzę, cholera.
Mata esse filho da puta! Morre, filho da puta!
W nogę dostał, dobra.
Becker and Bachmeyer had taken their pound of flesh and sold it on the black market. Now I was coming for mine.
Puta que pariu! Você tá vivo, velho! Pega ele! Vai, avança! Vamos, vamos! Pode pegar ele, porra! Frente! Vamos acabar com essa merda agora! Vamos indo!
Se estiver na
Beleza,
mesa,
rapaziada, bom trabalho. Só tô esperando a confirmação do outro grupo, mas o gringo já deve estar morto agora.
Senhor, ele não parece estar morto!
Filho da puta, pelo amor de Deus!
Kurwa mać.
Porra, levanta aí! Ninguém se mete com a UF!
Gość mi wpieprzył sam środek.
Tem cobertura! Ok,
mantenha a formação! Porra, mano, cuidado! Todos se reunindo nessa posição! Cobertura aqui em minha posição! Que merda, cara! Foi por triste! Eu tô... Você
Ta broń jest kurwa beznadziejna. Jeszcze nie wszyscy, jeszcze nie wszyscy. Kto się tam czai jeszcze. Dobra.
Hey! You Americans love to interfere in things you do not understand.
Oh, I understand plenty, asshole.
How stupid can one man be?
Kurwa mać. To broń jest zjebana. W rękę mu nie trafię. Ile będzie miał tej amunicji? O, wreszcie. Dostał chyba w czoło.
This was the passkey to Becker's office. I was close to the end of all this, and I could feel it.
A my jesteśmy do końca tego odcinka.
Becker!
A to te małe skurwysyn.
Something funny about dying? I felt like the avenging angel. I looked like a fat bald dude with a bad temper.
You disgusting piece of shit! I know everything! Not everything, my friend. Let go of him, Max. Huh? Hmm? There's a good fellow.
Well. Victor, I was wondering when you'd reappear out of whatever slimy hole you live in.
I'd like to just say, Max, I just want to say thank you for all your hard work, for my family, and for cleaning up that horrible mess with the Crachá Preto for us. You know I'm tough on crime. I give you a bonus, but I think you just fritter it away. Becker, take his gun.
Toma, seu filho da puta!
Okej, to chyba koniec odcinka.
They had barred the door. My only hope was to chase them down. I knew they'd be leaving town, and my guess is they would try to fly out of here. Rich people love to fly away.
God damn it!